craft kit unboxing video. This month's kit is actually number 24. Can you believe it's been 2 years? Well, I think the first one came out in September 2 years ago, but can you believe it's been 2 years that the Tonic craft kit has been going? It feels like last week I was making my videos with the first of the Tonic craft kits. It's crazy how quickly time's gone. But anyway, so they've kind of made this one extra special because it's like their second birthday sort of edition of the kit. One of the things that is the extra special part of the kit I haven't actually got, but if I do end up getting one and it arrives before I edit this video, I will put a little clip at the end of the video of what that is. It's actually a little like enamel keyring of a Nuvo drop bottle. So I'm really excited to get one of them if I can. But anyway, there's also another like extra special thing inside the kit as well, which I will get to show you. And also there's kind of a third thing as well. But anyway, let's get on to the unboxing of the kit. So the third thing that's kind of like an exclusive cool thing to this kit is a vintage drop. So the vintage drops came out over a year ago now. They came out with the Nuvo expanding mousses, and I don't know if they're planning on bringing out more colours or whether this is just an extra exclusive colour to kit number 24, but this one has not been out before, so I don't know if you're going to be able to get it outside of the kit or anything, but this has definitely not been out before. This colour is called Colonial Blue, and it's this gorgeous light sort of grey blue kind of a colour. I will squeeze some out. I only got this kit yesterday, so I haven't let any of these dry, because the vintage drops dry with a matte finish, and you do need to leave them for 48 hours for that full matte finish to appear. But this is the colour of them, just to show you. And the vintage drops, you can easily tell them apart because they come in a rectangular bottle with the sort of rectangular bottom with the cut off corners. And they also have a completely different lid. It's actually the same lid as the Dream Drops, but you can easily tell the difference between the vintage drops and the Dream Drops from the shape of the bottle. They're 30 millilitres, which is the same size as a normal Nuvo drop bottle, and the lid is hexagonal and has a cute little hexagonal gem on it, and you also get this little cute tag really that tells you the colour and the product number of it in case you want to get another one. And I was thinking, I think I said this, I can't remember what video I said it in, but if you save all of these tags and put them on like a little ring from all your different vintage drops and have a little drop of the colour on them, that would be a great way to keep like a swatch of how they dry really, because they take so long to give that matte finish. It's quite nice to have a dried version of them so you know what they're going to look like. So that is the first thing from the kit, and this is the colour of it. I'm hoping you can see that that's a kind of grey blue colour. You can see there because it's wet, it's really reflecting my window in it, but I just took a drop out of each different type. So this is what a vintage drop looks like when it is dry. That is the previous grey colour, which was called Earl Grey. So that is sort of the matte, it's sort of a satin matte finish. This is a normal gloss drop, so you can compare that glossiness to how the vintage drops dry with that sort of matte finish. This one is a metallic one, just to show you a comparison. This is a glitter drop, so the little baby glitter one we get in this, it dries like that. It's sort of a clear suspension with the coloured glitter inside it. And then you can also get jewel drops, or this one's actually just the clear, that works really well for like dewdrops on flowers and stuff. But I just wanted to show you the sort of different finishes. So this one is the vintage drop, and you can see that sort of satin matte finish compared to the really glossy one that's next to it. So I just wanted to show you those because I haven't got a dried one of the actual drop that you're getting. So that is the vintage drop. Then along the Nuvo drop theme, we also get this one, which is a mini bottle of Ruby Slippers, which is one of the, I think it's one of the original glitter ones that they brought out actually. They had I think it was Emerald City and Ruby Slippers, because it kind of goes along with that Wizard of Oz theme, and this is gorgeous for berries on like holly and stuff for Christmas, but also, obviously it goes with the colour selection of this kit as well. So that is the gorgeous ruby slippers. Then what should I show you next? We also get a little baby ink cube. I'm really pleased we got CRaFTi actually, because my original CRaFTi one, I think these it's maybe been 2 years since they came out with the little baby ink pads, and my CRaFTi one is like holding on with its last legs, last little tiny drops of ink inside it, so I'm really glad to get a new one. So you get the CRaFTi Nuvo hybrid ink pad. They're hybrid ink pads. You can stamp and use water-based mediums with them, or you can stamp and use alcohol-based things like your Nuvo alcohol markers. And if you're quick, you can kind of heat emboss with it. It doesn't always stick to all of the line work. You can also do the direct paper technique, where you just sort of swipe it along the card to give a stripe, and you can also use them with your Nuvo ink blending tools as well. And they're like a little raised felt ink pad. They're the same formulation as their larger ink pads, and obviously this is the same as one of the ones that has been out in one of the sets in the past. I can't remember what the name was, but I'm sure it came with like the rich rosewood and maybe the royal purple colours. But yeah, this is the CRaFTi one, which is what you're getting in the kit. So that's a lovely little addition to your collection, whether you have this one already or whether these ink pads are brand new to you. You know, you can never have too many ink pads really, and having a second one is great for when your first one runs out of ink. Then we also get 2 of these confettis. I think you're getting 2 out of a possible 4 different ones, and these ones were actually in the Jingle Bells collection of confetti. So I've got the Festival Gold circles and the olive green stars, but the other 2 that came out in that collection, let's see if I can find them. So I'm pretty sure the other 2 that came out in that collection were these antique copper hexagons and ruby red squares. So you're going to be getting 2 of these, and it'll be a random choice, I think, of which 2 that you're getting. But I got these 2 in my kit, but those are the other 2 options that you could be getting. And I really love, these are actually my 2 favourites out of that set. I love the circle ones so much, they're so gorgeous. I don't know why, I just really, really love the circles, and the stars obviously are great for everything. And I've actually used quite a lot of both of my bottles of these, so I'm quite glad to get extra ones of them too. Then we also get a individual glitter marker. This one is the Wild Lavender, and these ones are the ones that came out 6 together. This was one of those colours, so I actually have my one here. I do use the Wild Lavender one quite often actually, because I love purple. So this is what that one looks like. Let me draw a bit of it on here. It's a really nice bluey purple colour. So that is what the Wild Lavender looks like, really gorgeous and sparkly. And when you get your pen, I think I did an up close video or top tips on Nuvo glitter markers. And I showed you exactly how to activate these, but when they come, you have a white tip on the end, and what you do is you just hold this down, so you push that right back into the barrel and it'll sort of break the seal, and then what I do is I let go, shake it for a bit, and then you'll start to see the ink come down. If it hasn't quite come down, you can like press it down one more time, and the purple ink should start to bleed into the tip of the pen. And then once you've activated it, it's obviously going to be purple and sparkly on the tip of it. So yeah, they're really, really quick and easy to activate actually. So, and also you can see the ink level in the side of the pen. You can see the mixing ball going up and down in there. This is my one I've been using, so you can see it's a bit emptier. I don't think you'd be able to see the mixing ball, or you can just about see it in this one. So that is actually, I mean, the sparkle is in the plastic, but you can actually tell your kind of ink level from looking at the side of the pen, which is quite nice too. So that is the glitter marker that we get. And also glitter markers are water-based, so you can scribble them on your glass cutting mat, pick them up with a water brush and add a little bit of sparkle to your coloured images or even to your die cuts. You can use them straight out of the pen if you'd rather and get a really intense colour and sparkle. And you can stamp with them as well, and you can also like water them down and splat with them. And I thought of something else and now I've forgotten it. Oh yeah, you can also blend them with a sponge as well. I did that in a previous craft kit video. I can't remember what number kit it was, but we got the Urban Graphite one, and so you can actually scribble some of this out, pick it up with a blending sponge, and you can actually blend the colour onto your card that way as well. So there's lots of different ways to use those pens. Then I don't know whether this is going to be exclusive to the kit as well, because this isn't in like any of the catalogues of stuff coming up this year from Craft Perfect and Nuvo. So I'm just presuming that this is going to be exclusive to the kit as well. It's a Rainbow Fever paper pad. It's exactly the same as like the Dream in Colour, Woodland Walk, Merry and Bright ones that have come out previously, where you get, it's a 6x6 pad, you get 8 designs, 6 of each, and they are double-sided papers as well. So let me get my scissors and show you the designs. I haven't looked inside this yet, so I really like getting these paper pads because the way Tonic do them, they're like, you can use them for so many different things. It's not like floral based or vintage based or something. They're all just sort of neutral kind of patterns that you can use for whatever style of card you're working on, which I think is really great. And they're also that lovely matte finish, so you can easily stamp on top of them to add some extra detail to them as well. Even if you take the purpley one that's in here, adding some extra stamping on top with your glitter marker would look gorgeous on this as well. So yeah, we've got 8 designs. So we've got this gorgeous red, it looks like rickrack ribbon going across it, which is really nice. And then on the back of that we've got a brown pattern. It's sort of like an orangey brown, with this sort of dotty pattern going in a kind of scallop across the card, which is really interesting as well. And they're not even dots, they're sort of hand painted kind of dots. Then we have this gorgeous yellow one where they kind of look like bubbles on there, and there's large outlined circles and small little tiny dots to fill in the rest of the space. And on the back of that we have a kind of crisscrossy green pattern of a light dotty crisscross on the dark green, and they've left perfect spaces for you to add your Nuvo drops where the lines cross, which is really nice. And obviously these would be perfect for your Nuvo drops too. Then the blue one, another spotty design. Actually, no, it is different. There's kind of like a lattice of dots on this one, with the big ones being sort of the joins and then small little ones to join the pattern together. And then we've got another sort of hand doodled dotty one, and that actually goes in a chevron pattern. I've just seen that. It goes in a chevron pattern like this, and that's a lighter purple on a deeper purple. We've got a really good selection of colours in this pack. Obviously that's why it's called Rainbow. Then you've got a peachy, sort of peachy red kind of one with a light peach background and all these sort of diagonal brush strokes going along in sort of uniform sections of little strokes. That's a really interesting pattern. And on the back of that one we have a complete rainbow of like hand painted stripes, which again is really lovely. I love that hand painted kind of look, and you get all the colours that have been previously been in the pages of the pad in there, which is really nice. So that just ties it all together. Yeah, so that is a gorgeous paper pad and perfect for paper piecing as well, because you've got all the different colours that you're going to need for paper piecing a flower or any sort of design really. Actually, if you had a rainbow die, perfect. You know, you've already got all of the colours of the rainbow to die cut the little arches of a rainbow. Or you can just use, if you want to get a rainbow, you can just use a set of nesting circle dies, cut them all inside each other, and then you can actually end up with 2 rainbows, because you've got 2 semicircles really of the arches for a rainbow. So you can do that with it too. Then I'll show you the other cardstock first. So as well as the 6x6 paper pad, you're also getting, I think it's 5 extra sheets of cardstock. Wow, that's going to be reflecty. I will put that at the bottom. So you're getting 3 of their normal textured cardstock. I haven't got the names of these, but you know, it's quite easy to spot the colours on their website of what the card is, and I'll make sure I put the names in the description as well. I just forgot to get the website up so I can give you the names. But yeah, they're gorgeous ones where they have the texture on one side and then it's smooth on the other. You can kind of see the texture, but it is smooth when you feel it. In a gorgeous orange, yellow and a lovely blue tone as well. And then we have a green mirror card. This isn't the olive green, I think it's called holly green, one of their original green colours of mirror card. And then we have a red glitter as well. I can't remember what the red glitter is called, but it's one of their original colours too. I think we've had a sheet of it in a kit before, because I don't have a whole pack of this, but I remember playing with a sheet of it before. So and that's their cardstock, that it really doesn't shed. It's not encapsulated, so you can actually feel all of the glitter, but it really doesn't come off. Like, you literally get one speck every so often and that's it. So that is all of the cardstock that we get. Then one other thing that's supposed to be in the kit that was missing out of mine is another binder. You get another binder to put your kits in. This one of mine has got 3 inside it. I think they're supposed to fit 4 inside, and oh no, it has got 4 inside it. Okay, it's got 4 inside it. I thought it was feeling fat for only having 3 in there. So they do fit 4 inside them, which is obviously why you tend to get them every 4th kit that comes out. So yeah, you get another binder in this kit as well. Then inside here we have the sticker, which is a gorgeous little Celebrate sticker with some star confetti and glitter on it. Then this is the other special gift that you're getting in this kit. So I mean, there are quite a few exclusive things in this kit, but I suppose the 2 main special extra things that you're getting, because this is their 2nd year of having the Tonic craft kit. The first one is the keyring, which I didn't get, and this one is a £10 voucher, or if you're in America, it will be a $10 voucher, I think, or maybe $15, I'm not sure. But it will be in whatever currency, you know, you order from the website. So if you order from the UK website, you'll probably get it in pounds. If you order from the US website, you should get it in dollars. And it's a £10 voucher to spend on their website, which is really lovely of them. So technically, if you're spending 35 quid for the kit and you're getting a £10 voucher, this month's kit has only cost you 25 quid. So definitely a bargain. You're definitely getting way more than 25 quid's worth of stuff in this kit. And on the back of this bit of card, you just have your unique code printed on the back, and when you get to the checkout from the website, there'll be like a little coupon box that just says like putting your discount coupons or whatever, and you'll just type the code in that and then it'll apply it to your basket and you'll get your £10 off. So that is really lovely of them to do that. So that's going to be, I'm sure everybody's going to be itching to just buy something they've been after for a while with their £10 voucher. Like I'm going to spend mine on the Merry and Bright ink pad set, because I didn't get it with the whole lot of Merry and Bright stuff, so I'm definitely going to be picking that up from their website because it's $9.99, so technically I'll get it for free. So yeah, I'm sure everybody's going to love spending that. So then stamp wise, I really like this stamp set. That happy birthday is going to be so useful. Sometimes it's difficult to find a nice happy birthday that fits nicely within a small little rectangle that you can easily add to your card afterwards, but that one is going to be perfect. And then we've got It's Your Day, Hooray, Best Wishes, some little candles. That one is a little star. Then you've got stars and confettis and little swirly bits, another star, and then this one goes along with the blisters and the die set. So I'll just take these out the packaging so they don't glare at you. One of my dies came loose. Okay, So those little pieces on the stamp set go with this die. You may be thinking that looks a bit weird, but it's actually 3 balloons, and obviously this one is behind the other 2, that's why it looks like a funny shape. But when you have that on your card, you can then stamp that little funny looking arrow kind of a stamp. It's actually the balloon strings for the balloons. So you can die cut the balloons out of your card, and then you've got the perfect little image all ready for you to add your strings on there as well. And obviously you can also draw them yourself if you'd rather them come further down on the card or something, but it's really nice that they've given you that in the little stamp set as well. And you could also put any of these little stamps inside the balloons. The candles look really nice inside the balloon, or best wishes maybe would just fit inside there. But yeah, a really lovely thing for them to do, giving you both of them together. And then you also get a set of 10 shaker blisters for this balloon trio die set, which is really great. So you get 10 like this, and obviously you would die cut this out of your card, and then the aperture would fit over the top of this. And I'm thinking I'm going to try and do a single balloon as well on one of my cards, because I think that would be really sweet, just have a single shaker balloon floating up on your card as well. So I will definitely be using these in my card making videos. I've planned out 3, so hopefully there will be 3 this month as well. I do try to do an unboxing video and then 3 card making videos if I can, just because it shows, well, I want to try and use everything from the kit as well, and it's difficult to use it all in one video, so I like to try and do everything. Then the rest of the die set, how are you going to be able to see this? I might open that up and show you like that. So the rest of the die set is actually an Easel die set again. So if you remember the really popular, was it kit number 7? It was either 7 or 5 that had the butterfly easel card in it. This is the same kind of concept as the butterfly easel, but it's obviously this gorgeous celebration themed design. So you have your easel piece, you cut this one completely once. I am going to do a video showing the sped up version of how I make a card with this, but you need one of these, and then you cut this again, but you don't need this bottom panel on the second one that you cut, and then this will become the base of your easel, and this will be the support piece for the other one to sit on top, or it will sit on top that way, but yeah, so the whole piece will be the base, and then the one that you've cut the back piece off will be the decorated piece that sort of sits up proud on as your card. And so then, as well as the actual base to make the easel, you're also getting this really lovely large design where it looks like lots of layers of paper have been twisted and put on top of each other, which I really love that look. Sometimes it's difficult to achieve that yourself because it kind of ends up looking too busy, but when you've got it all in one die, it's really nice actually. And if you wanted something to back this on, like say you wanted that detail but you wanted solid behind it, it is all in one die, so if you wanted the solid behind it you would have to use the top portion of the easel to get that solid base behind it. And you also get, so you can cut that and it'll have a solid centre, or you've got a whole little set of nesting circles to be able to cut out the centre, so you could I mean, this could be a see-through card. You could see all the way through the aperture in the middle. You could have something spinning in the middle. You can create just that circle section into a shaker rather than using the balloon shakers. I'm sure the balloon shakers should fit inside this. Yep, they will fit inside. So you can have the balloon shakers inside this element. You could have another stamped image that you've done. You could have a stamped image in the centre. There's loads of different things that you can do with this, and I'm also planning on doing a smaller card with this as well, because this is more for a square card because of the way it's designed, and it's actually it measures about 5 inches square, I think, maybe a little bit shorter than 5 inches, but that's going to be too wide for like an American A2 size or an English A6 size. But I've got an idea to try and get this design on that sort of size of a card, so that should be another video as well. Then, as well as that sort of main die set and the little nesting circles to create your apertures inside it, oh, and the nesting circles, you get a plain edged one, a tiny scalloped one, and then one with the plain edge but with the little piercing around it as well, which you can run a pen around and make it look like you've used a sewing machine to do some stitching around it, or you can just have it as the pierced effect on it as well. And then in the centre of that you also get this cool one, which is like a sort of, you know like those thread nests that you can create just by piling up some thread behind something. It's kind of like a die cut version of that, and it's got some stars within the design as well. Then you get this cute little one that has got stars and little twirly confetti. So this is perfect for when you run out of any of your actual confetti, or maybe these don't go with the colour scheme you're going for. You can actually cut your own shaker confetti to go inside the balloon shakers as well. And then I really love this. These are 3 word dies, and you get the word die and the bubble to go behind it, so you can cut that out of vellum, or do this in black and then have a white bubble behind it, or vice versa. So I really love getting that bubble, and actually you can even make this into a shaker and stick the word back on top. It would be quite a small shaker, but it would also work. And you get the word celebrate, birthday and happy. And I think happy birthday is going to be a really useful one to add to your stash. And obviously they've made this birthday themed because it's their 2nd birthday as well. But I really love that you get the outside bubble and the little intricate word too. So that is the die sets. I won't show you these cut out in this video because I am going to be doing a video making the actual easel card, and I might do a bit of paper piecing with some of the design on it. And then I'm also going to show trying to make this into a smaller card, like an A6 card, and I want to do a card using the full 3 shaker and one trying to make it just a single balloon shaker as well. And I want to do some little simple cards using some of the stamps. Like I'm thinking this one stamped in a row would look really sweet, or making like a typography style background just using these sort of block sentiment stamps as well. So there's lots of different things that I've got planned to try for this. I'm hopefully going to try and film them today as well, but they will definitely be appearing on my channel after this unboxing video has gone up. So make sure to oh, actually, if you want to, so if I do get that keyring, I will add a clip to the end of this video, but if I don't, make sure to go to Tonic's YouTube channel and check out their unboxing video with Alison, where they show off that gorgeous little keyring as well that you're getting in this kit too. And in the description below I'll try and do a full list of products, because, well, actually some of this isn't going to be available. So for things like vintage drops, I might just give you a generic link to like the other vintage drops that have been out, and then also there'll be links to the UK and USA Tonic craft kit websites, where you can see if you're interested in getting a subscription or just buying this one-off kit, because you get so much value in this kit. With that £10 voucher that you're getting, all of this for £25, you know, that's a steal really. So yeah, it's probably worth trying to get hold of the one-off kit for this one, definitely. So yeah, I'll leave all that in the description below, and the other video should be appearing soon. So thank you so much for watching. I feel like this video is probably like half an hour long by now, so thank you for getting all the way to the end of the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!